Hello everyone, Mesolite Visual here with another video. Today we're going to look at plumbing systems in ArchiCAD. So what I have here is the project that I've been using for majority of tutorials recently. I'll put the link on the description for those videos. It's a project that is made up of an ArchiCAD MS BIM template that I'll also put the link in the description for you guys to download it. In this project I already provided the plumbing systems, so what we're going to do is to look at the remaining part. We're going to do the remaining part of this system. If we go to 3D, you see the entire system is in place. We've got sewage system and then water system including hot water and cold water. Majority of the sanitaries or the equipments are connected. Only this part, the bathtub, is remaining, and then that's the portion where we're going to spend our time doing. So it means we're going to connect water to this tap, then provide the sewage system to connect it to this drainage to the manholes. So another task is to provide water supply, to this system. We're going to have a meter, and then that meter we're going to run a routing to provide water to our house or the project. Okay, let's not waste time. Let's get started. Go to ground floor, then we're going to start first by looking at the interface. If you go to options, then work environment, apply profile, check on MEP engineering profile 24. There we go. I already have the profile here. That's why you see all the MEP tools here. So the pipework is the majority of the tools that we're using for our plumbing systems. Another thing is the routing palette or routing tab that we need to bring here. So go to window, then palettes, find MEP routing there, and then click on it to bring in this palette. We're going to use it to run our pipework from the meter to the system. Yeah. Let's start first by placing the meter as the water supply. That's the connection of our water will be based on. So you go to piping line 2, then make sure the layers it's relevant according to your layer system. But for this template you use there's a layer that D20 representing the system, the plumbing system. Then go to the settings. Then under water meter you find the water meter there, then click on it. Let's go to the MEP custom settings, check under visualization, make sure the color pen or the contour pen is on pen 6. The fill pen I will use color 7 to represent water blue. So yeah, I guess it makes sense. And then we have the surface of the equipment, so I'll leave it as metal chrome finish. Then another interesting part is the connections. If you check on here, that's where we have the diameter of our piping, and then normally you from the supply you have a bigger pipe, and then gradiently it will decrease when it's in the system in the house. I don't know you guys, make sense. But I want to start first with 30 millimeters diameter as the pipe, and then we have connection type here. It can be flanged or welded depending on your standards where you are. Yeah, let's hit OK, and then just I'll place the, let me place it somewhere here. Yeah, there we go. So I'll have a meter here. That will be my meter, and then I'm gonna run pipework from this meter all the way to connect it to this cold water system. in this project. So yeah, let's do that. To do that, you're gonna run using this MEP routing. Make sure you're in pipework, because that's what we are doing. And then you can set the diameter already here. I'll say 20. Oh, but check. I'll confirm first with this ones what diameter I've used. Check to the settings. I've used 20, which is fine. I'll use 20 here. No, 30 for this one, sorry, because it's the main pipe. So gradually to decrease to connect with this one. So what I'll do, I'll start the routing and then click on this object, go all the way like so. I'll go that way. That way my pipe will be running. There we go. And then here at this point I will run it vertical. So construction method here will change. I've been running it horizontal. Now I want it to be upright. I'm gonna elevate it. So I will click on this one, and then this vertical rise window will pop out. Then I'll say the elevation. So my elevation is gonna be the distance between this point and then where I'm connecting it to the system. So I'm gonna do guesswork. 2.1 is fine. Now it can be always adjusted, and then from here you hit on finish. There we go. This is now our water supply. So you check the pipe is too thick. What we're going to do is select it, make sure everything's selected, go back to the settings, then change under general settings. Let's change the thickness to 5 because it can't be 30. That's what makes it more thicker. Perfect. This is good. And then we need to change also the round flange. So these ones. Okay, to select them, perfect, go through 3D and then click on that. Oh, sorry. Let me do this. Suspend. Where is the suspend group? This. And then I'll select this one. This one, select all of them. That. And then here it goes upright. Perfect. Then let's change the thickness to 5. I think everything is fine. We can have this to represent the color code for water, for cold water, by using under visualization. I will use MEP supply. Same applies to this MEP supply, so that it can be at this color. What I'll do again, select these ones and then change it to MEP supply. Perfect. Now I'm having my water supply all the way going to here. What I need to do now is to connect it with the cold water system. So what I'll do, let me just select these walls and then right click on it, hide the layer to remain with. Oh, sorry. I find it challenging when dealing with this type of work, especially navigating on the screen. It becomes challenging. So the best way is to see, for you to orbit or move around the project, navigate around the project, select it this way, and then that's when you can orbit. It will perfectly orbit. I don't know what causes it to lose the navigation. When you try to orbit, having not selected elements on the screen, the project will move away from the screen. So I don't know. If you have any idea what might be the problem, share with us on the comment section then. Okay, now let's have this pipe water supply piping system connected to this, and I guess I need to connect it. Let me see where I can run it. So I'll definitely have that. I'll definitely have this running all the way to meet this one here by there. So if you go to ground plane, let's go to the ground plane, then this is the pipe that I'm looking at. If I have to delete this one, to disconnect it with this, and then I will use the the T connect, pipe T tool to connect this. I already have it here. I will just copy or duplicate it there and then place it. Let's place it there. Perfect. It snaps. When you connect it, it automatically snaps to the pipe that is being connected to. And then you can I think let's move it back to align it with this, and then connect it nicely. To connect it there, it will snap us the connected pipe. Same applies to this side. Let's move it there and then make sure you connect it so that it can knows what is required. So we're gonna have another pipe work running all the way to meet this water supply pipe work. So to do that, you have this pipe thing. I already set the settings of this. I'll magic one to pick these parameters of this one, and then I'll click on here. It will run the pipe all the way. That's another way of doing it. You can run early routing using routing tool, or run using the manual way. By the way, let me just use routing so that it benefits you guys. Go again to window, palettes, MEP routing. Then I'm gonna start the routing. In this case, the diameter is gonna be 20. Then I'll start the routing. Start it here. Then I'll go all the way to there. Cannot connect to object, it's not editable. Then finish routing. Make sure change the thickness to 5. Same applies to the joint or the connector. This is the tool to do this. It's called a pipe bend tool. So I'm going to change it to thickness 5, and then in visualization change this to blue, then okay. It didn't change that to blue. Oh, sorry, I forgot to change the center line to black. Perfect. So I think even that one needs to change. I don't know what happened. There we go. Select all of them, then let's change the color. Visualization, change the color to blue, center line to black, so that it can be uniform. Yeah, go to 3D. So that is our piping. Make sure the color represents the coding for hot water, sorry, cold water, which is blue. Do the same to the corner. MEP supply, same applies to this one. MEP supply, hit OK. Perfect. Here we have a challenge of because it was snappering to this pipe. That's where the inclination it went down. We have this gradient, but we want to keep it horizontal. So what I'm going to do, we're going to click on it here, and then the pad palette will pop out. Check the elevate mode. If you check on the elevate mode, you can now do it that way. So that's how you change the gradient of the pipe, like so. Then I can now stretch this one to there. So here I need to connect this, and these are two different type of piping in terms of size. This one is 30, this one is 20. So what I need to do, we're going to have a reducer, pipe reducer, which is this one, the transition tool. So what I'm going to do, we're going to click on it and then click on that one, so that it starts here. And then let's go to the settings. Then under MEP custom settings, let's check on one. The main one is the one which is 30. We need to check on the main two. Main two are going to change the diameter to 20, and then it's going to be welded as a connection type. Under visualization, the control change to color 6. The fill pen I'll change to blue to represent water. Then the center line pen change to pen C, and then this one change it to MEP water supply, just like that. Then hit OK. So we have a situation here. So what I need to do is to change the angle for it. If you come here under general settings, the offset, which is C, it should be 0, and then the angle I'll put 0, then hit OK, so that it can be straight. Oh, now we are left with to change the length of it. Maybe just save something like 100. Perfect. Now it's a transition, but what we need to do is to stretch this, or maybe move it down there to accommodate the bending. Stretch this one. Oh. Stretch that one to there. Connect it like so. Yeah. Now we need to connect it with the bending pipe. Oh, sorry. What is it doing? Sorry guys for this. I just wanted to have a clear view for this. So to do that, go to the pipe bend tool, then from there click on the center and then indicate the direction of the bendings. I don't know if you see these arrows. So in this case it's going to be pointing downwards like so. There we go. Then let's go to the settings to change the visualization to represent the color code for cold water. There we go. Then okay, so let's push it back so that it can be in line with that. We're gonna, it's either we do it on the here or we do it on the floor plan. Then connect. Oh, sorry guys, sorry. That's the challenge of what I've experienced with MEP for 24 version. So make sure it connects 100%. And then move it back to that, then connect. I think I'm having an issue here, guys. This didn't connect well. So let us try routing and then see if it can't do this. Start the routing and then I'll pick that, then to there. There we go. It managed to connect. So what I will do, I'll change this thickness to 5 and then this to that, color this MEP supply, do the same to this one, then I guess everything is fine. Hit OK. So I'm remaining with this. Go back, then change everything to MEP supply, and then general settings to change the thickness to 5. Perfect. I've managed to connect it perfect using the routing. Yeah, that's what I wanted to show you guys, how to use to connect two different sizes of pipe together using this corner bend tool.